Welcome everyone to a new video. First, I want to make an announcement. I've already said it on Instagram and I mentioned it in the info box of my last video, but I got my doctorate last week, so I am now Dr. Viscaria. Anyway, tonight's video is the ASMR tag. I was tagged by Carmen ASMR, who you should definitely check out. She's actually a scientist like me, and she's done, she recently did a DNA collection video, which I liked. She also does some nice like video game themed videos, or like she did a Magic the Gathering video. I've never played Magic the Gathering, but I do like those kind of card videos where people show cards to different games and explain them. I find that so relaxing, so definitely check her out. And then I need to tag some people too. It's pretty late in this tagging game, so I was looking through and most of the people who I follow and talk with the most have already done a video, but I think I found 3 people who haven't, so I don't know if they've already been tagged, but I don't think they've done videos yet. So the first is Luana Lulu ASMR. She is very cute. She's Italian. She does videos in both English and Spanish. I don't think she has any videos in Italian, but she does do a few that are like teaching Italian to either English speakers or Spanish speakers. So I really enjoy her videos. She has the most amazing eyebrows. I'm very jealous. Next is ASMR Gold. Recently she's been doing true crime ASMR, which I'd never heard of before. I don't know if there are a lot of videos like that, but she has a great voice for it, a really nice whisper. I don't watch them before bed because it's not exactly what I want to think about while trying to fall asleep, but they're really mesmerizing and I really enjoy them, so you should definitely check those out. She also did a series for Halloween, like talking about ghost ships or just sort of creepy things, so it's worth it. And the last one is Still Waters ASMR. Her channel is pretty new. I can't remember how I think I found her on Reddit, and she, I believe, is Irish. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Still Waters, but I believe she's Irish, and she has a lovely voice, and it's just really a delight to listen to. So those are the 3 people I'm tagging. I had to write it down. Okay, and I have the questions here on my phone. So let's start. First question is, when was the first time you experienced ASMR? I don't know for certain how old I was, but it was definitely in elementary school, probably 1st or 2nd grade. I had this art teacher who spoke in a very soft voice. She spoke very slowly. She was Korean. She had a Korean accent, and I've never been very good at art. I like art, but I don't think I have an eye for it. But I loved listening to her talk, and I definitely got tingles from her. It wasn't something I really thought about as a child, what these tingles were, or why I enjoyed her class so much. It was just something that I loved. So yeah, it was funny because I loved the beginning of class when she would teach us the new technique we were working on, or just the projects we were doing, but then I had to actually do them, and I did not like that part as much. Okay, back to my phone. When was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? I think it was in 2013. I don't remember why. It might have been Bread and Butter mentioned she heard it on This American Life, and it might have been the same for me, because up until then I didn't really watch YouTube, and I also didn't know that there was a term for these tingles that I got, because I still get them in person when listening to certain people talk. I can kind of force myself to get them if I want to. Sometimes it helps me concentrate on what a person is saying if I'm struggling with paying attention. Depends on the context. But I heard the name ASMR and I looked it up, and the first video I watched was Pig's Bum 53, which is kind of a funny name for ASMR, but I really loved her videos. She is British. I was looking for someone, since I remembered that my teacher's Korean accent really triggered it for me. I was hoping to find Korean accents. Pig's Bum 53 doesn't have a Korean accent, but she's where I landed. I did eventually find some Korean ASMR. At first I did not listen to anyone with an American accent because I thought, I don't know, I think just from my personal experience, I knew that different accents worked better for me, but I now love ASMR from Americans and Canadians as well, so I changed my mind on that. Okay, question 3. What's your favorite unintentional ASMR video? I don't have one. I don't watch unintentional ASMR. I'm trying to think if I ever got ASMR from something weird, but not that I remember. So, oh, you know what? This past week I went to the art museum and there was a visual, a video piece of art. It was on 4 screens, and it was this woman who was walking through a piece of fabric. How do I explain this? The piece of fabric was horizontal, and she was walking through it like this, and she was ripping it as she went through, and the ripping sound was being played, and she was walking very slowly and just ripping the fabric with her body, and it was really beautiful. But I also thought, that's ASMR in an art museum. So that one, I guess. I don't remember what it was titled though. That's my bad. Name the last 5 ASMRtists that you watched. I wrote this down. I watched Bread and Butter ASMR, who I already mentioned. Sleep Stories ASMR. She has a gorgeous voice. Dana ASMR. She's a Korean ASMRtist, and her most recent video is amazing. It's all in Korean, but she has it subtitled, which is nice, and it's her as a witch sort of casting a spell on you. She's not a good witch. Mauve ASMR, who I've mentioned here before, and I've been really loving all of her tarot ASMR. She has a lot of different decks, and it's fun to see. And then Tinglefix ASMR, she also has this amazing voice, and she talks so slowly, and I find it mesmerizing and peaceful. Most of her videos are unboxing. There are a lot of makeup videos, like makeup unboxing, or just showing her collections those are the last 5 that I watched. Okay, what is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? I like listening to people talking, voices, whispering, or soft speaking. Yeah, I don't listen to many videos that don't include talking. Sometimes when I'm working, but I really prefer talking videos. So if I'm working, I'm more likely to put on a video that's in a language I don't know. So like Dutch from Miss Van de Cat, or Korean ASMR like I mentioned before. Yeah, so really talking and whispering. What is your least favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? And it says to do it. So I thought about this, and I agree with Carmen ASMR. I don't like eating sounds. So, yeah, no shade on anyone else's trigger, but I personally don't like eating or mukbang. It's not for me. So, for your benefit, I have one tortilla chip that I will now eat for you on camera. I'm doing this for you, but I find it really weird and awkward. Okay. Okay. One tortilla chip. Alright, question number 7. Do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? The answer is both. And it also depends on if I'm having trouble sleeping. So I've gone through periods where I haven't been able to sleep, or my mind is racing, or I wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. Recently, I haven't had those troubles, so I don't need ASMR, but if I do find myself just with my thoughts racing, or again, if I have this problem where I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm just awake, then I'll use ASMR to help me get to sleep. Otherwise, it's more to relax. I like having sound on when I'm home alone, or having some background noise when I'm working. And so I actually play ASMR a lot when I'm playing video games, which might seem a little counterintuitive, but I really enjoy it. So, okay, that's 7. 8. What is your bedtime routine? I think it's pretty simple. I get tired often around 9. I wash my face, brush my teeth. Often I'm already in my pajamas, so then I just hop in bed. I have a journal, and it's one of those 5-year journals that has a different question every day that you answer over 5 years, and you can see what was going on in your life or how things have changed. So I try to remember to write in that every day. I actually just started year 4, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, I don't have much else. Yeah, I go to sleep. What is your favorite trigger to do? I love hand sounds. So just I love listening to them. I love this one. And the flutter fingers. I'm a big fan of that. But really just sort of all hand sounds. I'm a big fan. if you prefer lotion or glove sounds, but I think all natural hands is my favorite. I also love tapping on the fingernails. Recently, I don't love tapping so much, or it's more that when I have a headache, sometimes tapping makes it worse. Not always, and sometimes tapping does give me really good tingles, but sometimes I don't like it. So I've been trying to tap less. I don't know. I think it's kind of a controversial trigger these days. Okay, that's my favorite. What is my least favorite trigger to do? I think that would be kissing. I've done it a couple times. It feels a little awkward, but it says to do it, so kiss for you. But yeah, it feels a little weird. I'm not sure I'll be doing that. Okay, 11. How long does it take you to make a video? Depends on the video. For ones that just have my hands, those are shorter. They often don't require as much editing. But for a half-hour video, it probably takes an hour and a half to make the video, not including all the time of like exporting the actual video. So yeah, I've never quantified it before, but probably an hour and a half. I mean, it really depends on how many outside noises there are. Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? Rarely, but yes. Not from my voice, but from other sounds that I've made in the video. I've gotten tingles from, while I was editing, so that's always nice. D13. Do you watch your own videos? No. In fact, even when I'm editing, I listen to them, I don't watch them, which might result in some weird videos. Hopefully they're okay. But I'm more of an audio person. I actually don't watch a lot of ASMR videos, I just listen to them. So when I'm editing, I'm listening for loud noises or mistakes, things that I want to cut out. What software do you use to edit? I use VSDC, let's go with. I'm pretty sure it's those letters. I'm not sure it's that order. It's a free software. It has a lot of capabilities. It's been tricky to learn, but I'm getting better. But I don't love the options I have for editing the audio in it. So I would be open to trying a different software. 15. What time of day do you film? Almost always at night, even on the weekend when I think this time I'll do it during the day. I still don't end up filming till about 8 p.m., so it's almost always 8 p.m. What is your favorite video that you've made? I really liked the video where I was testing out pens and talking about podcasts. I think in editing, I found that one really relaxing and it was fun to make. It was really simple, and I took the idea, I think, wholesale from Bread and Butter, but I just really liked that one. In terms of role plays, I liked my Botox role play. I know it doesn't seem like maybe the most relaxing procedure, I guess, to role play, but I've actually gotten Botox for my migraines. It's the treatment. I've tried that treatment, and I think it would be a lot nicer if it went the way my roleplay went. So it was kind of nice to recreate it in a more relaxing and peaceful and painless way. Okay, 17. Have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? No. I had a troll for a while. There was someone who was going around, he was going around leaving comments on my videos that were inappropriate and fairly rude, but I can't think of any video that was sort of universally hated. I think the ASMR community is generally pretty nice, supportive. I think if you don't like a video or a trigger, you can just move on. Yeah. Okay, 18. What video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? I don't know. I don't have an answer to this one. I think deserve is an interesting question. If people didn't like it, then they didn't like it. 19. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? Probably that I am almost always wearing my pajamas when I make a video. Today I'm not, actually. Today I'm dressed, but very frequently, at least my bottom half is in pajama pants. But yeah, very frequently I'm straight up in pajamas with full makeup on. So 20. What's the most absurd request you received from a fan? I've been asked to show my feet more than once, and I'm not going to do that. You don't want to see my feet. I'm not doing that. I also don't love it when people ask me to look a certain way. Like, I've gotten a couple of requests to take off my glasses. And I get that sometimes there's the reflection from the light, and maybe you can't see my eyes. But without my glasses, I can't see anything. So I don't like, it feels uncomfortable to have people tell me to change my appearance. So I don't love that. Do your friends and family know that you make ASMR videos? They do. My family knows, and they don't care, and I don't think they really know what ASMR is. My friends, to my knowledge, aren't into ASMR, but they think it's cool that I make videos and put them out there. So that's nice. I have good friends. They're supportive, even if they don't fully get it. Okay, 22. Have you ever been recognized in public? No. 23. What inspires your video ideas? When I'm not just taking ideas from other people, other ASMRtists, I do try to think of what interests me, what I like, and what perspective or expertise I can bring to ASMR. So I like doing my little science ASMR, whether it's a role play or like a show and tell. But really anything, you know, like when I go to the doctor, when I got Botox, I thought I could make this into a video. I could transform this into ASMR. So inspiration comes from everywhere. 24. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Tumblr. I love Tumblr. I am on Tumblr every day. Yeah, it is by far and away the place where I spend and waste the most time. So, yeah. 25. what advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? I guess it depends. If they want to be YouTube famous and get a bunch of followers, I don't think I could give them any advice. But if they want to make a channel to have a creative outlet or to interact with more people in the ASMR community, to make friends, and to also focus on a more positive aspect of themselves in their life, I think I have advice for that. Because that's why I have my channel, and I think I've really achieved those three things. So I've had my channel for a year, and one thing I felt it gave me the freedom to do is comment a lot more on other people's channels, and so I have. And through doing that, I've met a lot of people, or met, online, internet, met people, and made friends that way, made connections, and I have loved that. I do think that ASMR videos don't leave a lot of room for negativity, and I really appreciate that. I can be very negative in my life, and when I make these videos, I'm smiling, and I'm peaceful and relaxed, and I love that aspect. So I also do think it is a creative outlet, and you're creating something and putting it in the world, and that can feel really good. So I think if you remember these things and focus on why you like ASMR and what interests you, this can be a really fun hobby. So that is my perspective on creating ASMR content. And that is the last question. So I guess that's it. To the people I tagged, I look forward to seeing your videos, and to everyone else, please, I'll link everyone up top, so please go check out everyone's channels. They are delightful, lovely people whose